There comes a moment in every person's life when they realize a powerful truth. The future they want will not be handed to them. Most people spend years waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for someone to believe in them, waiting for motivation, waiting for support, waiting for life to become easier. But while they wait, time keeps moving. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. Months turn into years. And before they know it, the dreams they once talked about remain exactly where they started. The difference between people who achieve extraordinary things and those who don't is often very simple. One group waits. The other group acts. Here's a truth that many people avoid because it feels uncomfortable. Nobody is coming. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to wake you up every morning. Nobody is coming to force you to stay disciplined. Nobody is coming to make your goals happen. Nobody is coming to build the life you want. That responsibility belongs to you. And while that may sound harsh, it is actually one of the most empowering truths you will ever hear. Because the moment you stop waiting for someone else to change your life, you take back control of it. You stop depending on circumstances. You stop depending on luck. You stop depending on other people's opinions. And you begin creating your own future. Everything changes when you accept responsibility. Not blame, not excuses, not complaints. Responsibility. The moment you say, my life is my responsibility, something powerful happens. You become more focused. You become more determined. You become more disciplined. Because now you understand that your future depends on your actions, not your excuses. Many people spend years searching for answers outside themselves. They think someone else has the secret. Someone else has the opportunity. Someone else has the advantage. But often, the greatest power is already inside them. What they need is not more motivation. What they need is more ownership. The truth is simple. Your life changes when you change. Your results change when your habits change. Your future changes when your decisions change. No one can do that for you. Think about it. No one can exercise for you. No one can study for you. No one can develop your skills for you. No one can build your confidence for you. People can guide you. People can encourage you. People can support you. But the work itself is yours. And that's exactly why it matters. Because the work is what transforms you. The challenges you face are not there to stop you. They are there to strengthen you. Every difficult day teaches resilience. Every setback teaches wisdom. Every obstacle teaches patience. And every time you refuse to quit, you become stronger than you were before. The strongest people are not those who never struggle. The strongest people are those who keep moving forward despite the struggle. They understand something that others often forget. Motivation comes and goes. Feelings change. Circumstances change. But discipline remains. Discipline is what keeps you going when excitement disappears. Discipline is what keeps you focused when distractions appear. Discipline is what allows ordinary people to achieve extraordinary results. Success is rarely about talent alone. Success is about consistency. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it. It's about doing the work when nobody is watching. It's about continuing when progress seems slow. Most people underestimate the power of small daily actions. They want dramatic results overnight. They want instant transformation. They want success without patience. But life doesn't work that way. Great achievements are built one day at a time, one decision at a time, one action at a time, one disciplined habit at a time. A single workout may not change your body. A single page may not change your knowledge. A single day may not change your life. But repeated consistently over time, those small actions create remarkable results. Success is not created in one giant moment. It is created through thousands of small moments repeated consistently. That's why excuses are so dangerous. Excuses rarely seem harmful at first. They sound reasonable. I'll start tomorrow. I'm too tired. I don't have enough time. I'm waiting for the right moment. But every excuse delays progress. Every excuse weakens discipline. Every excuse keeps you exactly where you are. Eventually, excuses become habits. And habits become identity. The person who constantly makes excuses eventually starts believing that excuses are who they are. That's why successful people focus on solutions instead of excuses. They ask different questions. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? They ask, what can I do about it? Instead of focusing on problems, they focus on action. Instead of blaming circumstances, they improve themselves. Because they understand something powerful. You may not control everything that happens in your life, but you always control your response. And your response determines your future. There will be days when nobody notices your effort. Days when nobody praises your progress. Days when nobody understands your vision. Keep going anyway. There will be moments when you feel alone. Moments when results seem far away. Moments when doubt tries to convince you to quit. Keep going anyway. The people who achieve great things are not always the most talented. Often, they are simply the ones who refuse to stop. They understand that growth is not always visible. Just because you can't see progress doesn't mean progress isn't happening. Think about a tree. Before it grows above the ground, roots are developing below the surface. For a long time, nothing appears to be happening. But underneath, a strong foundation is being built. Your life works the same way. Many of your greatest improvements happen long before anyone can see them. The discipline you build, the mindset you develop, the habits you create, the character you strengthen. These things are forming your foundation. And when the time is right, the results will appear. That's why patience matters. Not passive patience, active patience. The kind of patience that continues working while waiting. The kind of patience that stays committed despite uncertainty. The kind of patience that trusts the process. Many people quit because results take longer than expected. But the people who succeed understand that meaningful growth requires time. They don't judge their progress based on a single day. They focus on becoming better every day. Because success is not something you chase. Success is something you become. You become successful through discipline. You become successful through consistency. You become successful through responsibility. You become successful through growth. The person you are becoming is more important than the results you are getting today. Results eventually follow growth, but growth must come first. Every challenge is shaping you. Every obstacle is teaching you. Every difficult season is preparing you. Nothing is wasted if you continue learning and moving forward. The people who become unstoppable are not people without fear. They are people who act despite fear. They are not people without doubts. They are people who continue despite doubts. They are not people without failures. They are people who learn from failure and keep going. That is what separates achievers from dreamers. Dreamers wait. Achievers act. Dreamers hope. Achievers prepare. Dreamers talk. Achievers work. And over time, those small differences create dramatically different lives. Imagine the version of yourself that never quits. The version of yourself that follows through on commitments. The version of yourself that stays disciplined regardless of circumstances. That person's not created overnight. That person is built through daily action. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you build that person. Every time you choose responsibility over excuses, you build that person. Every time you choose action over procrastination, you build that person. One day, you'll look back and realize that the transformation didn't happen in a single moment. It happened gradually. It happened through thousands of choices. Thousands of disciplined actions. Thousands of moments when you decided to continue instead of quit. That's how greatness is built. Brick by brick, day by day, step by step. And eventually, you become someone who no longer waits for motivation. You become someone who creates momentum. You become someone who no longer depends on encouragement. You become someone who encourages themselves. You become someone who no longer waits for opportunity. You become someone who creates opportunity. That is real power. That is real confidence. That is real freedom. So stop waiting. Stop looking for rescue. Stop hoping someone else will do what only you can do. Look in the mirror. The person responsible for your future is already there. The person capable of changing your life is already there. The person capable of achieving your goals is already there. Take responsibility. Stay disciplined. Trust the process. Keep moving forward, even when it's difficult, even when it's lonely, even when progress feels slow, because every step matters. Every action matters. Every decision matters. And one day, you'll realize that the moment you stop making excuses was the moment your life began to change. Nobody is coming. And that's not bad news. That's freedom, because it means your future is still in your hands. Now take action. Start today and become the person you were meant to be.